Hello everyone, Mr. No Souls here, and now we're going to go on to 70. I've already attempted this once, I got this far, and yeah, I need this to say I needed to take a break because I'd been at it for a couple hours. So, I'm going to try again, see if I can figure this part out. It is difficult because even though this part doesn't have the variables in it, you're left in a really interesting situation of you're trying to figure out how exactly the logic of whoops uh of these groups are going to work. And like for instance, if you were to go and cover this right here, you would immediately not be like this would work. Then you'd be forced to do this. And then you'd be forced to do this. Or wait, no. Gotta do that. This. So you could still do this, no problem. But see what I'm saying here? It can't really work this way. So wait, yeah, actually that's right. Just like that. Then there was something else I could do if I remember correctly. It's this. I'm forgetting this one. There we go. That's fixed. And I know because these two have to be able to reach down here, and this is again the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I mess this up? 2, 3, 4. Why is this not lining up? What did I do wrong? Was this like this? This like... No, it can't be. How did I get this? Okay, I need to start back from the start because I am pretty sure I went like this last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This then entirely seals this. This goes all the way to there, right? This here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Weird. Those two both have to be that way, which is perfectly fine. So 1, 2. I still need one more here to be able to knock this column out, but from here I can at least do this. So I got that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 second. Pardon me. That was a sneeze right there. Now, this is where things start getting really difficult for me. Because it's like you have to apply all the rules as far as you know them, but it's difficult to know. Like, you could, for instance, have all these walls right here, but then you'd be splitting this off and forcing this. You could technically not have that being an option, have one right there, and everything routes out to this side. It's difficult to really say with confidence whether or not these two are required or not. One of them is, but it's hard to say both. And then here, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4. you don't necessarily know where exactly these can go. So it's quite difficult. Could do something, whoops, that's way overkill. You could have something like this, 1, then 2, 3, 4, and you just have this entire line here and it splits it off. Then you're left with these really weird situations where it's like it would make some degree of sense just to wall it, but and at this point, like there's no orthogonal risk to the star, to the cats, or to the bombs. So I know from that I have no risk there. You could, in theory, do something like that, but then again, you'd be blocked there. You could do something like that, but there's no necessary reason why that's true. Could do something like this. Like that could, in theory, be something. Oops. Come on, I can click. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like you only have 2 in this. So it's like something like this. But if you did something like that and you had 3 here, all this then would become a seal. Could be something like that. Then you'd have a path like that going all the way through. Actually, I don't, could easily be there. That can't be true. It really comes down to a 50-50 split between these two. It's the biggest decider on quite a few of the choices. Because if I say, for instance, this is one, and say that, then all of a sudden everything has to route through here, which forces a situation like that. And then let's say I do that, then I'm stuck. Like this isn't actually a possible solution, so it would have to be something like this. Yeah, it would have to be something like that. This would have to be flipped over. Oh, that's too many, actually. Say something like that, okay? Let's do this. Say both of them. Both of them are true. Something like this. Probably have a couple errors, but whatever. Actually, let's put it there. 1, 2, 3. And I can't have this. Yeah, that's not even possible. Yeah. See, it's like I almost want to say my bomb selection is the problem. But it's like every time I've been like, yeah, that's the bomb selection I've done wrong, I end up in a weird situation where I'm like, no, actually, I think I'm kind of right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, can't solve that there. It's physically not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. But then again, you can't have both of these solved if this is this way. So it's like you're stuck in a choice of it has to either be going up or it has to be going right. So it's like you're stuck in the situation that it has to be like this. Once again, I'm right back at the same spot where it's like it's almost like I need a different bomb configuration, but the different bomb configurations don't work. So it's like how exactly does this end up working? Because you're forced by the spaces that it has to line up like this. And it's not like the bombs can line to somewhere else. It's not like I could use a diagonal or something. Like, if that is indeed the case, then I'm forced to have this. I don't necessarily know. Um, like, it could be that. Yeah, see, this isn't. And you're left with this situation where it's like, I kind of get there over and over and over again. I'm like right there, but I just can't seal the deal. I don't know what I'm missing that's like preventing these solutions from fully working. Whoops, that was a misplay. But like if this is true, because it has to have a way in, or it doesn't. Like if this is the correct answer, then I'm done with this field. Right here, I have an answer. But if it isn't that, so that isn't actually one of them. This is one. It could be something like that. Could also be this. I think this is likely to be one of the stones. I think that's a likely solution. I know this is weird, but I almost want to see this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I can't do that though because of this. See, and then I'm still left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's like I'm missing something somehow. I just don't see where I'm missing this last detail. I just don't get it. Like there's some piece of logic that I've so fundamentally missed. I really don't see the rule that I'm missing. And there's only two choices in all of them. All of them only have these. So it's like I can't, if I go this way with this one has to go down, which forces this one to have to go this way. Right? And you can't have both of them taking the fives. So is it possible that I could do something? No, but if I do that, then I'm forced to do. Can't do that, can't do this. Yeah. This is the only like solution that really makes any sense. only one. It's the only one that makes sense to me. Kara is now playing charades with me. Well, that has to be there, which makes this impossible, which means my solution is already wrong. If I do this, that has to go this way. So let's say I go like this, okay? If I do this, that has to go there then. This is actually not possible. Yeah, that's not possible. Yeah, so I'm... Is that... Yeah, that wasn't covered. Whoops. Didn't have that there. Didn't have that there. Oh no, I did have that there. What am I saying? Didn't have that there. There we go. Didn't have that there. Also didn't have that. If I did that, it's not possible. And while I would like that, well, let's take a look at this because I've tried the other solutions. I'm looking at it from that perspective. So let's try this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, I've closed this off. I've got all these ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could throw 2 right there. This then is cleared out. This then is cleared out. Okay. It's not possible unless I do that. It's not one too many. I'm not far off. I'm close. Like, That might very well be right. I think that's actually then correct. Well, if that is correct, then I have part of this figured out. Like this has to be a thing. This, or whoops, I did it again. Right, those two are a thing. Okay, and with that then, got the 2's figured out all the way across, which is great. Reduces down my problems there a good deal. Jeez, I speak English. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say that. Fine. Say that. Okay. 4, 5, 6. No, too many. Close. I'm very close. I'm getting so very close. Actually, that's right. Almost there. Getting there. Okay, I got that going for me. Which now brings these. Whoops. That. Okay. Just 2 here. If I consider that to be that. Okay. Let's say that's true. I have a path. I think that makes it likely it's going to be something like that. One, two. I mean, it could easily be like, no, that's too many. That's too many. Oh, I'm so close and so far at the same time. Yeah, if I go off of this assumption, it forces a lot of potentials to be the case. right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I put that there, that's not possible. So close and so far at the same time. Thank you, babe. I am beating my head against this wall trying to figure it out. For all I know, that is the missing one on this. It's just one somewhere here. So close and so far at the same time. Also a question of does this come over or are these left clear? Four, five, six. Oh, wait, hold on. I miscounted. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I'm missing one still. Crud. Did I really? I'm so close and so. Oh. I'm so close and so far simultaneously. Because I don't have a path in. I think I'm going to have to just call it here and end the video. Gonna have to call this a failed attempt because like I've tried this now like 3 or 4 times and I just cannot seem to figure out this last little bit of detail. Only 3 errors. So I legitimately have 3 errors right here. And that's one of them. So I know that has to be there. For all I know, this is actually how it's supposed to be here. So close and so far.